Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research time for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the brand Sapil. Brand Sapil is a subsidiary or a branch of the House of Swiss Arabian. House of Swiss Arabian is one of the biggest, one of the bigger houses, perfume houses from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for more than 40 years, and they have a super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances, and for a price they are very impressive. And this brand Sapil, I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances as well, and they are very impressive, especially for a price, because this line is very affordable, is very reasonably priced, and for those prices are very good. So this one in particular called Sapil Nice Feelings, and is a black edition, Eau de Toilette 75 ml. United Kingdom you can find it under £30, and for that price I'm very happy I purchased this. But with a caveat. The caveat is this is a very rugged, very manly, almost it goes to the realm of super masculine. Okay, so it's a super masculine, rugged, rough, and for that this is not for everybody, especially because a reminiscence of 60s, 70s and 80s perfumery in here. So it's very classical fragrance. It gives you classical feel, and for that I adore it, because this is very close to my taste. I love that genre anyway, from 70s and 80s, and also I love when fragrances are a bit rough and tumble. It's just something about them puts a smile on my face. Okay, so this is not for everybody, although the price is very reasonable, it's very affordable, it's very accessible. If you Google it, will come up. Sometimes you can find it under £20 United Kingdom, and for that price this is a bargain. So in terms of presentation, as you expect, they are very simple. They are minimalistic, simplistic side, but perfect for us consumers because it doesn't hit our pockets and is good for the environment. So presentation, it's nice for the price. In terms of performance, excellent. On my skin went easily over 8 hours, easily over 8 hours. On t-shirt goes easily over 10 hours. I put this one yesterday morning, and in the evening my wife said, my god, you still smell so strong. So imagine after 7-8 hours it still was projecting like very loud fragrance, and I only put 5 sprays of it. So imagine if I put more. This is beast mode, especially for Eau de Toilette, for very affordable price fragrance. This is excellent in terms of performance. In terms of projection, I had 2 arm length of projection. Yes, I'm not kidding you, 2 arm length of projection for around 3 to 4 hours. Very heavy projector, very loud, almost to the realm of obnoxious. So it is super loud, it's very in your face, and is relentless. Just keep going and going with loudness. So you need to like this kind of fragrances to enjoy it, otherwise it will put you off immediately. And when you put it on the skin, be careful, don't put it right into your nose, because the first 5 to 10 minutes this is quite on the sharp side, quite on the piercing side, and it's quite rough and tumble in the beginning. It settles down after 10-15 minutes, but overall, even after many hours, still is quite rough and tumble. It is quite on the rugged side, it is quite on the super manly side. So not everybody can pull this unless you are very confident. Maybe you can pull this off. Definitely have to be mature nose to enjoy this, to appreciate it, to wear it. I would say at least today's very hot, and this room is very hot, and I'm sweating like a pig. Sorry about that. So for people who love their rugged, rough and tumble fragrances, this is superbly good. So when it opens up, no, first thing first, this is on the mature side. Definitely, I would say 25 years and older, easy, maybe even 30 years and older to be on the safe side, because as I said, very reminiscent of 70s and 80s perfumery, plus that roughness of it, the ruggedness of it is not for everybody, so you have to be a little bit on the mature side to enjoy this. In terms of gender, this is super masculine. So this is super masculine. I think this is good for people who got a huge moustache and a hairy chest. Otherwise, this will wear you instead of you wearing it. Unless you like this kind of fragrances, it doesn't mean anything. You know, anybody can wear it. You pay for the perfume, you know where to wear it, when to wear it, and these are only recommendation. Okay. Season wise, this is all year round. You can use it easily in summer, in winter, no problem. In summer, less sprays, in winter, more sprays. Don't go more than 5 sprays of this. I am telling you, no joke whatsoever. This is very obnoxiously strong and loud and long lasting. So you need to experiment with the trigger. I would suggest, if you get this, first put 1 spray or 2 sprays on your chest, and that's it. And if you need more, and then start to apply one more. Don't go, majority of people out there, when you get the perfume, they go, which is understandable, but not with this one. This one is dangerously strong and loud, and it will suffocate you basically. Anyway, so in terms of occasion, as I said, this is very versatile, although majority of the time this is better suited for casual, daytime, going to gym, work, doing your chores, going to supermarket and things like that. The only thing is, if you're wearing this to gym or office and it's a confined space, don't put more than 3 sprays of it, because again, very strong and very, very loud. So let's go to the smell of this fragrance. This fragrance, to some extent, I would say around 60 to 70%, roughly, it reminded me of Dakar Noir by Gay Loche. Okay, so yes, it is some similarity to that one, but there are some differences, and the differences here, they amped up the spices in here for very, very spicy kick, and they amped up the leatheriness of the base, which is quite leathery and rugged and rough and dark, and the darkness of it is more than Dakar Noir. So if you like Dakar Noir but you like it more rougher, it's like Dakar Noir wasn't rough enough for you, this is even rougher, and this is even manlier, this is even more rugged, and it's darker, and it's spicier, and it's loud. Dakar Noir, if you buy today ones, they are watered down to death. They don't perform more than a couple of hours if you're lucky. So this is what Dakar Noir used to be when it was released many decades ago. I think in 1982 or 1981. So if you like Dakar Noir but you like it on a steroid, this is for you. If you like it Dakar Noir but you like it darker, this is for you. If you like Dakar Noir and you want it spicier, this is for you. If you like Dakar Noir and you want it even manlier and more rough and rugged, this is for you. So this is the gist of it. So it opens up with beautiful, well, not beautiful really, very quite sharp citruses. So as I said, in the first 10 to 15 minutes, this is quite sharp, this is quite piercing, and for that you need to, that's why I said always control the trigger. But for the first, when you spray it, it's very sharp, it's very piercing, but after 15 minutes or so, slowly will settle. When I say settle, it doesn't settle to the, it becomes very smooth and round. No, this is just, the roughness of it still keep going, okay? So citruses is mainly, I'm smelling bergamot, and by the way, I'm just going note breakdown, and what I'm mentioning is with my nose, my experience, and because there is no note breakdown out there. It's just very useless. On Fragrantica, they don't tell you anything. Anyway, so lemon and bergamot definitely in the beginning. That lemon and bergamot it reminds me of, okay, it's nothing like it, but it reminds me of the lemon and the bergamot in original CDIM, original Arm of Club New Intense Man. So the original one, many people didn't like it, or they couldn't stand it, and many people loved it because it was rough in the beginning. That lemon pledge or lemon piercing, strong, lemony, bergamonty feel of CDIM or Club de Nuit Intense Man. The original is here very similar to it. Smell wise, it's nothing to do with CDIM, okay? It's nothing to do with Club de Nuit Intense Man, and it's nothing to do with Juventus. But what I mean is that lemon pledge, that beginning of that rough and tumble Club de Nuit Intense Man lemony bergamonty feel is in here. So if you like that one, you will enjoy this. If you don't like that one, you don't enjoy this, because I enjoyed it and I was thinking, why am I enjoying this? And then it reminds me of that. I liked the original Club de Nuit Intense Man for that beginning of it. For the first hour was very lemony and very strong. I like it because similarity to that one. Anyway, so after that, after those lemons and bergamot is a huge aromatics, which is mainly a big lavender. The lavender in here is superbly strong, so very strong lavender, and the lavender in here is a little bit on the medicinal side, little bit on the shall we say soapy, medicinal, and earthy, plus big violet leaf in here. The violet leaf in here giving a little bit of petroleum feel. Again, it's nothing like what was it, green Irish tweed. It's nothing like it. Maybe some similarity, maybe about 20-30% similarity to green Irish tweed by Creed. But what I mean is the leaf, the so hot in here. The violet leaf in here is similar to green Irish tweed violet, and it giving a little bit of petroleum feel in here, not too much, okay? And also a little bit similarity to Dior, what was it? Dior Fahrenheit original, just a hint, okay? Just because of that violet leaf in here giving me that feel of that petroleum note. The petroleumness of it is not too big. It's a hint of it in here, but you feel it. You'll, if you did that, if you know what you're looking for, you can smell it. So the after the aromatics, which is mainly lavender and violet leaf, then you go to the base, which is dominated by three big players. One is the woods, which is combination of sandalwood and cedar, but it's quite clean in the base. But the rough and tumbleness coming from the rugged leather accord in here. The leather accord is quite rough, it's quite manly, it is dark, it is a little bit hint of animalicness, not too much, just a hint of animalicness in here as well, and that making it the rough and tumble and a ruggedness and a manliness of it. So yeah, there is a big spice aspect to this fragrance as well, which is a huge component of this perfume, this fragrance, which is much stronger than the Dakar, as I said, and that is the spices. So the spices in here, to my nose, I'm getting cinnamon definitely, I'm getting cumin definitely, I'm getting some ginger, and I'm getting some nutmeg. So this, and also some cardamom. So these 5 spices together making it very spicy, and that is adding to the roughness of it and also to the ruggedness of it, plus that leather. Yeah, there is a hint of floral in here, but I'm not getting any specific floral, just a hint of softness in the mid, but it doesn't it's not a big player. And amber in here is quite fluffy, quite effervescent, quite transparent, but from time to time the amber gets a little bit dark in here, okay? The woods are, as I said, sandalwood and cedar combination, and there is an oak moss in here definitely, especially after an hour or two the oak moss starts coming up and it becomes even rougher and rougher, and that oak moss is very strong in the base. And that is another aspect that I love this fragrance, because of the oak moss. The oak moss is unapologetically manly, and super masculine in here, and it's earthy, and it's a hint of that watery aspect, and earthy, just like smell like rock. Okay, so this is what I get for my nose, for my experience, for my what I smell in this fragrance. Overall, is not for everybody, but price is right. Under £30, sometimes under £20, it's a bargain. But you need to like your manly 70s and 80s perfume to enjoy this. You need to like your very spicy perfumes to enjoy this. You need to like your very leathery fragrance to enjoy this. You need to like your oak moss based perfumes to enjoy this. You need to like your rugged, manly, rough and tumble perfumes to enjoy this overall. Okay guys, so I highly recommend it for those people who like these descriptions. Okay, otherwise stay away from it, because this is not a child play, or this is not for everybody at all. Alright guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They don't dare to talk about fragrances like this at all, and they are hidden gems, they are on the radar, they are very unknown, and I bring them to your attention, give them limelight, give them the attention they need, and then you can decide what to do with it. Thank you very much for your support, for your likes, for your subscription, for your likes, for your shares, with your comments. All these things will help this channel. It helps me to keep going, to survive, to come back for more videos. I appreciate it very much. If you want to purchase one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I am the artist, I'm the worker, I'm the perfumer. Nobody else is involved from the scratch to the perfume itself. I put them together and I come up with 20 different beautiful perfumes which are very artistic, very unique, very strong in character, very bold, and very strong in terms of long lasting. They are beast mode, and I leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much for watching and your support and love, and I'll see you later. Bye.